ass is up. 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, you got nerve to be asleep. I will not have it. Get up! How's everybody doing? How are you doing? Do you have your Folgers? You'll need it this motherfucking morning. Oh, yeah. I have been perusing the news, and it's all bad. I'm just kidding. It's not all bad. So, this morning, got up this morning. Here I am, I get up every morning, 3, 4 o'clock, because I like to be alone. I like to meditate. I like to talk to the Most High, the things that we do as Hebrew. And on my Twitterverse, I'm confronted with audacity, caucasity, monstrosity. Yeah, here's what happened. So I posted a little photo of Stacey Abrams, who I tend to like. I like Stacey Abrams. I know that she's working towards, the system. I dig it, right? I know what she's about, and that's cool. Two opposing thoughts can safely occupy the same mind. I've said this before. But you cannot escape the gravity of this woman's immense power. I mean, just her, she's a force. You can tell. I mean, this one single individual, she, along with those she gathered, created a circumstance that has pissed a few of these motherfuckers off. Trust me, they're trying to change voting laws. These folks changing voting laws, gerrymandering, removing districts that are proportionally, black and, historically been there and all, that's all a direct result of Stacey Abrams, and you can't do shit but respect this woman. This queen. Look at this woman, man. So I put a photo of her on Twitter. She stars in Star Trek. President of the Federation. She looked good. She looked better than I've seen her. She looked fucking fabulous, man. Okay, it's right there on my Twitterverse. So I wake up this morning having said this woman represents our queen. I mean, she's a strong chick. And here comes some mouth. Wants to get in Negro conversation and say that she's nothing but a puppet for Esau. Well, so damn what? So was I. So was everyone else before you got woke. How dare you? Then I looked deeper, only to discover this individual has claimed to be of the tribe of Gad. And for those of you that follow this 12-tribe idiocy, the nonsensical buffoonery that includes individuals who have not suffered as Negroes have. How dare you? Hebrews are Negroes. Period. So when I watched this individual claiming to be a native from the tribe of Gad, I kicked his ass. Yes, I did. And, he hasn't said anything since. It's not spit, right? He hasn't said anything since, but, if you're going to fix your fucking rancid mouth to say something about a Hebrew, please don't claim to be a Hebrew from another tribe that has not experienced shit on the level that Negroes have experienced in this country. Always ready to include everyone, aren't we? That's a fucking trick. Do you not understand this? Okay, so I'm not a proponent of the 12-tribe chart. I don't believe in that bullshit. You see, here's the problem with the 12-tribe chart. Can you imagine me in a camp looking in the face of a Spanish descendant claiming to be Hebrew? Now, how long would that last? First, he's going to do what the fuck I tell him to do. Now, you want to play the tribe? I'm in the tribe of Judah. We are the royal tribe. Does that mean you folks who are claiming to be Hebrews in other tribes, you acknowledge our royal tribal connection, and do you agree to shut your fucking mouth when we tell you to? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're a conditional Hebrew. I think that's what it is. I think as long as you're in management and, in a supervisory role, as long as you're helping to make some decisions involving the camp direction, as long as you're up there hitting the gavel with your straight goddamned hair and not a fucking ounce of Negro blood running through your goddamn veins, folks, I choose not to accept that shit. Take the 12-tribe chart and shove it up asses. Just let it sit there for a minute and marinate. Am I clear? Good morning, Doug Rice, 806, good morning. That's what I wanted to say. For God's sake, man, we don't have to invite everybody into our thing, man. Don't you notice how alone we are? The drop of a hat, these individuals who claim to be our brothers will expose a sentiment and attitude that will shock you to your very fucking core. You trust it. Grins and smiles aside, motherfucker, please. I know who my brother is. All right. That was pleasant. Shabbat Shalom, that's right. You don't come here to get all the warm and fuzzies and shit. Don't come here for that. I got no warm and fuzzies for you. Black news. I got a lot of that, though. Black news 807 as we look, peruse, and, go over the light fantastic of all it is to be Negro in America. Isn't it wonderful? You having fun? How many of you are grinning and skinning? How many of you are shucking and fucking jiving? Tell me, please. I need you to stop doing that. I need you to stop appearing so fucking comfortable and so at home and so warm and so goddamn fuzzy. Do you know how you got here? All right, let's go. Oh, Black News. That's the format. I'm Doug Rice. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I come in, I do a little bit of a narration, a little diatribe, little talking shit. That's what I do. I'm not a fucking minister, preacher. Don't come to me for spiritual guidance. All you're going to do is get hit in a brick wall. That's not what I'm about. You go to T.I. Ministries, you go to Dante Fortune. Right, left, bam. Me, you come here to wake your asses the fuck up. I just want to get your attention. With Black News. Oh, all the way back. Here we go. So, first thing that hits me in the face as I peruse the Black News is a lawsuit accuses Google of systematic racial bias against black employees, alleging that it pays them less. No fucking shit. When you got hired at Google, what did you fucking expect? Fair treatment? Who's running Google? Under what auspices is Google being run? Corporation auspices of the United States that gives them the permission to pay what the fuck they want to who the fuck they want when the fuck they want. That's what that's about. You're gonna soon? Good luck. I hope you get some cash. The fuck you working there for? Listen, anywhere you want to be, where success is just in the air. I mean that overt success. I don't mean that bullshit. I mean that success that just grabs you by the craw and snatches you. You get up there and breathe that rarefied air, you better expect the stench of racism all about you. Get used to it. You wanted to be there. I mean, you could have stayed in the trenches with us. Sure, trenches are okay, man. We're going to make out just fine. We're leaving. I suppose if you're working for Google, you're prepared to stay. Is that it? Under those conditions? Good. Well, that's what you fucking get. You want to be a Hebrew? Or do you want to be an American? Choose! Make your goddamn decision right now. What do you want to do? How's America going? How's it hanging? How are things progressing? Are you observing how things are going? Are you watching? You're not missing anything, are you? I hope not. Pack your fucking shit, Negroes. You're about to be released from captivity. Yes, it's going to be a glorious, glorious day when they kick us the fuck out, and they are going to kick us the hell out, and go we will, go I will, go we all will go. I'm so ready. Antoine Anderson expresses such commitment to leaving this motherfucking place. One of my moderators. I can tell you, it pulls you in a direction when you see a Hebrew just ready to fucking go. You know, how many of you are ready? How many? How long have you been ready? Did you just discover that you were ready? Just open your eyes and go, damn, this place is about to hit the rocks. I think I better go ahead and give me a life raft. Get your go bag ready. Get everything ready. Folks, listen. You see what's happening. Come on. And what's interesting is there's so many that poor Detrina, her thumbs. I got your little filing too, Detrina. We'll talk about the workman's comp. Moving on. Just chopping people out of here because, they hear this come out of my mouth. They're not really paying attention to the fact that right-wing white nationalism is just choking their country out. I saw my boy Josh Hawley. You see what I told you? Josh Hawley. I told you that dude. I mean, my God, Josh Hawley, look at him. Phantom ghost. Oh my God, this boy. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? You heard he say to Miss Jackson, the new Supreme Court nominee, she's light as hell on those damn child molesters. That's what he said. I don't know, maybe he's got some kind of connection. Maybe there's some ethereal nonsense, some psychological shit that's triggering in his mind to mention certain things like that, but far be it for me to judge. All right, here we go. Don't work for Google if you don't want to be around racists. That's all. It's not a big deal. Just take the money and go. I mean, you know what? And here's the thing. You know how many folks work for Google? A lot of folks. And there are brothers and sisters that hear what goes on. No lawsuit, no nothing. You know what they do? They live with it. They collect the check and they go home. They understand where they are. You're not going to get... What are you expecting? Are you expecting just all of them just to put aside the racist, hateful, just nature of their very fucking existence when it comes to Negroes? Are you expecting that to just be cast off simplicity because, well, I'm at work now and so I must now act accordingly? No. That's that sense of entitlement that says, well, you can do it and say what you want when you want and fuck anybody that hears it. And what you do is apply for the job and you expect that intelligence does not mean racism. But that's far from the truth. That's what's going on. You thought that because you're working for Google, you're not going to hear racist sentiment. Well, hey, high-tech racism. It's a thing. All right, let's keep going. Oh, baby. Every time I look up Black news, first thing they offer, MSN, is how can I learn more about anti-racism? I don't understand how you want to know more about anti-racism. I would say you want to know more about racism, really. Anti-racism isn't fucking working. They're still racist, so there's no anti-racist, fucking movement going on. Nobody's proactively going after racists specifically. I mean, it's so easy, such an easy target, such an easy find. It's like they're right there. And, what they do is they come here mad at me, pointing out that people like that exist. And they get in their feelings. Now, I would expect that if you have something to say about racists, you'd simply look to your family, your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors. You want to find some racists, just look right, look left. And if all of that escapes you, get to a fucking mirror. But please don't look for racism here. I'm just a black man in America. All right, let's keep going. I'm tending to have a good time on Sabbath. It's just a thing. Black news. All right, here we go. The only one in the room. Judge Jackson's Supreme Court hearing spotlight. The lack of black women in the Senate. When are we going to learn? Ladies, gentlemen, Hebrews, when are we going to learn? I think never. I think there's going to come a time when a vast majority of Hebrews here in this country are going to wake up to the realization, to the fact, that there's nothing that will change regarding the sentiment toward Negroes. Nothing. Will never change. It's woven into the very fabric of the society we are trapped within. And as they smile and glide past you with their niceties and disingenuous bullshit, wishing you a good day and success, you know that deep within is a fear that in fact should occur. And so as Hebrews, one and all, we should be ready to leave. Oh no, I'm not being pushed out. You're not kicking me out of shit. And you're not inviting me to leave. Most of you that fix your rancid mouths to tell Hebrews to get out of this country just fucking got here. Maybe you don't understand the term foundational black American. And I can imagine that so many of you who find yourselves caught up in the net of your own conscience, inviting me to leave if I don't like it, 2 generations from speaking another fucking language. How dare you? But, try not to take it personally. Okay. Black therapists struggle to share mental health knowledge on TikTok. What the fuck are you doing on TikTok trying to give mental health advice to Negroes? That's not what TikTok is for. TikTok is for this. I'm sorry. It's not for ass shaking. It's not for twerking. It's not for singing. It's not for dancing. TikTok is for this shit right here. Because I said so, motherfuckers. It felt good to say. All right, keep going. Google hired black woman to boost black recruitment. Fired her for fighting the systematic discrimination lawsuit. What? I can't make it up. I wish I could show it to you, but I can't make it up. I mean, what are you doing? What? You fired her? Hey guys, listen, you don't know what the fuck you want to do you? You don't know if you want a civil war. You don't know if you want a world war. You don't know if you want peace. You don't know if you want to feed people. You don't know if you want to let people starve. You don't know if you want to give us reparations. You don't know if you want to talk about giving us reparations while you give $14 billion to people that just became a country in 91. Thanks so much. Prices here rise, gas rise, food's rising, but send 14 bill over to folks who look like you. Which is the only reason you're sending the money in the first fucking place. And we watch. We take notes. We observe. Some of us are caught in the hope that will never come. I, for one, watched January 6th and understood completely that all is lost when it comes to depending on anybody to change. It's not going to happen. And so, accepting that fact, coupling it with how we got here, lets me know that we need to walk about this penal colony for Negroes without a goddamn grin on our fucking faces. There's nothing to smile about. Okay, uproar after police strip search a black child at school, forcing her to remove a sanitary pad and reveal intimate body parts. Would they have done that to one of their own? encourage us to no longer smile in the presence of our oppressors. I say this because what you receive back is a fucking lie. We're faced with individuals that can't wait to humiliate or subjugate, marginalize or mitigate a fucking Negro. And to do this to a child. And then to expect that we get the fuck along is madness. Do you see what they think of us? Strict search of black child at school. Force her to remove her sanitary pad and reveal her private parts. They did that to one of our children. I'll move on. And so, folks, I just don't know how much more of a justification we need to bring it the fuck in. If you don't think that we need to separate ourselves from Gentile heathen motherfuckers, you have clearly lost your minds. And you know, I notice when I read something like that, those who are my detractors, well, they shut their fucking mouths, don't they? Stop sending your children to schools. All right, let's continue before I lose my cool. All right, so, family of black man killed by police during a 2019 Vancouver traffic stop files wrongful death lawsuit. Boy, they are quick to pull that trigger, aren't they? Good Lord. My God. I'm just trying to figure it out. Is it bloodlust? Is it just, what is it, like a kill shot? What I heard was that the V is making people insane, crazy, dumb, stupid, ignorant, less intelligent. Wow. Unarmed black man grabbing tea from car shot by New Jersey police and paralyzed. Why do we smile? Why do we walk about the country, most of us, giving the impression that all is well? Everything's cool. We're good. Why do we do that? Is it necessary? Is it by training? Is it by rote? What is it that perpetuates this narrative that we all must be available, ready to accommodate, ready to explain, ready to give account for our being? And while we do this, we have incidents that continue to occur and occur and occur and occur. And while one of us has at least good sense of suggesting that maybe we bring it in and stop fucking smiling and maybe pay attention to what is being done to us. It's not difficult to figure this and factor this the fuck out, folks. We're being slowly killed. Genocide, I don't understand. It's like a fucking agenda of some sort. I mean, it's smiles and shaking hands and good feelings while murderous intent roams fucking free. And you stay in their goddamned faces. Well, Shabbat Shalom. All right, continuing. Moving on. Officer used stun gun on black driver in traffic stop. Well, of course he did. He was scared. He was fucking frightened. He was terrified. That blackness just reached up and grabbed him by the heart and smushed it. And his response was, how can superior people live in fear? I don't get it. Putin fired 1,000 motherfuckers because he was afraid somebody was going to poison his coward ass. And that seems to be a running theme amongst just a considerable amount. Living in goddamn terror. You know what you're afraid of? Let me tell you, the inevitable. All right! I'm having a little fun. What do you want me to do? Hey, the House passed the Crown Act, banishing discrimination against black hairstyles. Do you understand let me read it again. The House passed something called the Crown Act. And it's an act that bans discrimination against hairstyles in the workplace nationwide. So a sister can wear her hair the fuck she wants to wear her hair. And whatever goes on in your little short-sighted, simple fucking minds when you see a sister wear her crown of glory, you can keep that racial shit to your fucking self now. She gonna wear it the way she wants. Ah, it feels good. You know how many of them gonna be pissed off? Dear God. I don't give a fuck. The fact that we need some kind of law like that tells you that this running narrative goes through the minds of our oppressors every fucking day, all day, and at all times. How dare you? To the point we gotta pass a law that protects sisters' freedoms to wear their hair the way they fucking want to, despite a motherfucker's little fossil from the 50s view of what blackness is. Who the fuck are you to tell us how to wear our fucking hair? Dear God. I mean, do you understand the hubris of that shit? That they gotta pass a law to stop these motherfuckers? I can't even believe it. Well, now, I guess sister's gonna be vigorous. I can hardly wait. I want to see the fucking photos. I know they're gonna be good. Hey! I feel good. Yeah. That's right. That's right. White workers at Tesla tormented black war blast victim with rocket warning sounds. You couldn't take a joke? You couldn't take a joke? This is a joke? I mean, I know you're suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome after serving your country. Something that I would assume most that did this were too fucking coward to do, because that's what the fuck we're left with. The Donald Trumps of the fucking world. Coward motherfuckers. What do? At Tesla, they torment a black war victim, a war veteran, and they blast him with sounds, rocket sounds, warning sounds. And these fucks got together and do that to torment a brother. You feel me? You feel me? Still grinning? Oh, still feel welcome? You feel good? Do you? Can you just imagine, man? I mean, can you just imagine, man, going for war, fighting for this god-awful fucking country, and then come back, work for Tesla, pretty prestigious job, and then you gotta deal with fucking morons, fucking just pieces of shit that decide to do things to psychologically. I mean, what is the deal? You're getting creative, and you're getting angry, and you're getting all the things you're getting. Trust and believe a fucking reckoning is on its way. Motherfuckers! You done built up the punishment all the way to the heavens, and when the Most High God comes to administer it, you shut your fucking mouths and you take it with the same attitude you dealt it the fuck out. And we're gonna watch Satisfied. I can't even believe that shit, man. Who thinks of that shit? Who thinks of that? Who thinks that? Come on, this is crazy. You're lucky that dude didn't act out. What are you doing? You just gonna poke the bear? You're suffering from post-traumatic, and what do? You want to trigger that, And you be the first one trying to figure out why would somebody come back and just murder everybody? Well, you shouldn't have played that. You shouldn't have done that. No, but you don't think of that shit. Y'all are just, it's for me, it's just a matter of observing and watching how a person acts, what they do, their conduct. Fuck what comes out of their rancid goddamn mouths. My wife says the mouth can be made to say anything. So I don't give a fuck what comes out of their mouth. I don't. They want to explain. They want to talk it out. Oh, they want to be heard. Oh, they don't like what's coming out of my mouth. Oh, they are in disagreement with me. A black man saying something they don't like. They don't know what to do. Nothing. Shut the fuck up. Maybe you might learn something. How you doing? I'm doing well. All right. So, police officer under investigation, and we felt tasing a black delivery driver in the traffic. What's going on? Y'all all right? Jesus. Man, this is a delivery driver. I'm trying to get out the car. Put your hands. Okay, I'm scared, so I just tased you. That shit don't feel good. I've been tased. It feels horrible. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What the fuck can we do? They pull us over and get out the car. Okay. Oh, shit. I was in fear for my life. You mean when I unlocked the door? That did it. Do you walk around in fear? Are you just scared all the time? Is that it? Are you just frightened motherfuckers? I don't understand this shit. I heard about some trucker. They were driving down this fucking road to this trucker thing. It's nothing. I don't know what they're doing. And every car that's not a truck, they're saying is Antifa or something. And the paranoia is building and they're doing. Look, these beings are coming unraveled. They're coming unglued. They're getting dangerous. They're frightened. They're scared. They're armed, aggravated, anxious, self-conscious. All of that! And they walk around with a goddamn smile on their face like they're normal. Good morning. What? You mad? I bet you are. I'd be mad too. All right. Saturday. It's 8:33. We're about halfway. I don't know. Many black Americans believe more needs to be done to achieve racial equality in policing, but are pessimistic about the future. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What fantasy are you fucking living in? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hasn't it been proven there's no equality coming? It's not happening. Zip. In fact, less equality is about to occur. This is what's going on now, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Who are these clowns that keep walking into the light, not realizing they're being blinded by bullshit? Turn around, face Hebrews who are right here waiting for you, and just bring it in. Hey there, you good? You convinced? You believe me now? You good? I just want everybody, you got to pass by me. That's all. Stacy, how are you doing? You look upset. Well, hold your head up, dear. I told you. We'll find something for her to do. Hey, Candace, what's up, dear? Whoa, didn't expect to see you here. You with us now. I feel you. What happened? Oh, I read that. That's too horrible. Welcome back. Everybody's welcome. We got to, because they're just under the ether of bullshit. They want to believe so bad about things that ain't going to fucking happen. Ever. Ever! Till kingdom come. Now we'll wrap this up. Folks, every day you choose. You choose who you will serve every day. You make the decision. Nearly moment by moment, that decision has to be reinforced, remade, reinforced, done again, chosen again. You choose the kingdom. The world is at you all the time, ready for you to choose it. And I can tell you, it's a hard choice to make sometimes, but then you realize the world is on its way out. So, choose the kingdom, the kingdom, the kingdom. That is the thing. I'm saying this because we are in a foreign land. We are surrounded by enemies all the time, period. Don't let the smiles fool you. We are set apart for a reason. Negroes were meant to be set apart from the nations. We are right now surrounded by the very people we defeated. You think they don't feel that energy? They do. You get that? The psychic residue of their defeat rings in their fucking minds, so they look at us with contempt. Understanding that we don't need the assistance of the Nephilim or the fallen. We rely completely on the Almighty God of all creation, which is why he left us devoid of all that extra that some of them have. It's what's going on. You see all these supernatural things. But God chose a people devoid of all of that. No ghosts, no powers, no psychic, no nothing. Just pure spirituality and connection to the universe. And so don't be amazed as you watch around you at these amazing and wonderful things that you'll see. Don't be drawn in by them. It's all bullshit. The entire world is deceived. And only Hebrews are set apart. And as you engage with one another every day, as you go about this penal colony for Negroes and you see one another, treat each other with respect. Avoid caucasity. It will infect you, cause you to go another way. All right, so that's pretty much the message, guys. You know, it's not for everybody. It's for Hebrews. You know, Negroes have their own thing. I know, huh? I know that rubs some of you the wrong way. You want to be inclusive and all, but that's just not happening right now. It's about us. It's about us. And that's what I'm going to focus on. And of course, those grafted in who know it's about us. And if you don't like that, well, go read your Bible. I feel good. I think we did well. I feel good. Black News, just remember, keep your eye on the ball, folks. Shit's happening. Avoid conflict. Don't let things get out of hand. Stock up on water, stock up on food, stay to your goddamn selves. Mind your fucking business. And at all times, if you are able to, if you can, I don't know, maybe you can manage it. If you got to be out there and if, the agenda calls for your face to be exposed to the daylight goddamn hours, do yourself a favor. You got to walk around. You get that goddamn grin off your fucking faces. Am I clear? Good. Good morning.